Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready to dive into something interesting?
Absolutely. Always up for a good deep dive. What are we digging into today?
Today, it's all about timing. In business and entrepreneurship, we always talk about hard work, but what about working smart? And to help us unpack that, we're turning to a fascinating excerpt from 7 Days to Freedom, the Art of Wealth Creation. It's got some pretty thought-provoking stuff in there.
Oh, I like where this is going already. Timing is definitely something people underestimate.
Right. So get this. The book dives into the story of Airbnb, specifically during the 2008 Democratic National Convention in Denver. Remember that?
Vaguely refresh my memory.
Okay, so picture this. Last minute, they had to change the venue for the convention, which meant a ton of people suddenly had nowhere to stay. Hotels were booked solid. It was chaos.
I'm starting to see where this is going. Opportunity amidst the chaos.
Exactly. And Airbnb. Well, they were in the perfect position to capitalize on it. They swooped in with their whole rent out your spare room concepts, and boom, it
Yeah.
took off like wildfire.
Talk about being in the right place at the right time. Although I'm willing to bet it wasn't just luck.
That's what's so interesting. The book digs into that are compared. Like, 7 Days to Freedom really emphasizes this idea that you can't always predict the when, but you can be ready when opportunity comes knocking.
It's like that old saying, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity.
Okay, so let's break that down. How do you actually prepare for something you can't predict? What does that even look like?
Well, they talk about understanding something called a broader emerging ecosystem. Sounds complicated, but it's actually pretty simple.
Lay it on me.
Think about it like,
Yeah.
remember when Netflix first came on the scene? People were already fed up with video stores, late fees, limited
Oh,
selections.
totally. Blockbuster and chill was not a thing.
Exactly. Netflix tapped into that frustration, combined it with new streaming tech that was emerging, and boom, they disrupted a whole industry.
They rode that wave of change, so to speak.
Exactly. And that's a big part of it being afloat, as the book puts it. You have to stay afloat long enough for the right wave to come along. And remember, even Airbnb was considered pretty risky back then.
Oh, I can only imagine people renting out their homes to complete strangers. That probably sounded crazy at the time.
Precisely.
Hmm.
But they held on, they stayed adaptable, and when that opportunity with the DNC presented itself, they were ready.
Which brings us back to that whole timing thing. Makes you think about that quote from Genesis. Let lights appear in the sky to separate the day from the night. Let them be signs to mark the seasons, days, and years. Kind of deep, right?
It is, and it's incredibly relevant.
Mm.
Just like there are seasons for planting and harvesting, there are times when the market, when the world, is primed for certain ideas.
Makes sense you wouldn't open an ice cream shop in the dead of winter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Recognizing those trends, those shifts in the market, in technology, in society,
Mm.
that's what allows you to ride the wave, not get crushed by it.
It all comes down to being adaptable, recognizing those opportunities even if they come from unexpected places. Like the Airbnb story, who could have predicted that venue change would be their big break?
Exactly. It makes you wonder, what seemingly insignificant event is happening right now, right this very second, that could create a massive opportunity for someone, something to ponder.
Now that's a thought to leave us with. That wraps up our deep dive for today, everyone. We hope you enjoyed exploring the importance of timing with us. Until next time, stay